This is Alan K, the VHS guy, and this is going to be a VHS update for November 13th, 2016. Let's start off with the 1983 VHS of The Out of Towners with the late Jack Lemmon and Sandy Dennis. This is a 1970 film based off the play by Neil Simon. And this is a former run-off from Blockbuster, purchased on October 24th, 1998. I do collect a lot of Paramount titles from the 80s, so I obviously had to get this tape. Here's the Blockbuster logo on the case, which is upside down for some reason. This is rated G and it's 98 minutes long. Originally a former run-off from Major Video, 15th week of 1984. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Bugs Bunny Superstar, hosted by the late Orson Welles. And this is a 1975 film, the full-length feature film. And this is an MGM-UA Cartoon Movie Stars tape. Hilarious, a furious fandango of fallacious fantasy, says the Washington Post. This is not rated and it's now on 31 minutes. I do enjoy the classic Looney Tunes cartoons, so I obviously had to get this tape. Definitely going to check this out sometime. Former run-off from an unknown video store, and unfortunately there's a crack in the windows, but I know it will still work fine. And next up is the 1996 VHS of Multiplicity with Michael Keaton and Andy McDowell. Funny, 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 says Neil Rosen of New York One. This is a 1996 film, and this is directed by the late Harold Ramis. 4 stars is Jeff Craig of 60-Second Preview. Forget 4 stars. Multiplicity gets 16 stars, says Leo Quintus of KIIS-FM. This is rated PG-13, it's 117 minutes. I got all of these tapes at my local flea market today. 39th week of 1996, former of a movie gallery, so I know this will have previews at the beginning, of course. And next up is the 1990 VHS of Cold Sweat, Cold Sweats, with the late Charles Bronson. Also stars Liv Ullmann, the late James Mason, and Joe Ireland. It's fair game, but he's making the rules. This is a 1984 film. And this is a public domain film. This tape is from United American Video. Running time is 94 minutes. I had to get this tape since it is a Charles Bronson movie. This is a Sterling Entertainment Group reprint. And this is an EP mode. Well, I haven't checked to see if it has the strange VHS ending or not. And this is purchased at Walmart for $1. And next up is the 1984 VHS of Broadway Danny Rose with Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, and Nick Apolloforti. And this is also written and directed by Woody Allen. This is a 1984 Orion Pictures film, and this is a Vestron tape. Hilarious, one of his very best, says the New York Times. This is rated PG and it is 95 minutes. Former one from an unknown video store. And next up is the 2003 VHS of Sniper 2 with Tom Berenger. Their mission required 1 good shot and 2 people crazy enough to pull it off. This is a 2002 film. And this is a TriStar Pictures movie. When the going gets tough, the tough call Beckett. This is rated R for violence and language, and it's 91 minutes. And this film is co-produced by Sandstorm Films. Eighth week of 2003, and another former run-off from an unknown video store. And this originally came in a plastic slipcover, but I took it off. And next up is the 1993 MGM Musicals VHS of Kismet with Howard Keel. And this is a 1955 MGM musical, new remastered edition. Still sealed, of course. I do collect a lot of MGMUA tapes. Love, Song, and Laughter in the Exotic Land of the Arabian Nights. This is an hour and 53 minutes. I do collect a lot of MGM musicals. I have one other MGM musicals tape which I'll show in a minute. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Mr. Hobbs Takes a Vacation with the late James Stewart and Maureen O'Hara. This is a 1962 film, part of the James Stewart collection. The other one I have is The Flight of the Phoenix. James Stewart, Maureen O'Hara, and Fabian in a devastatingly hilarious comedy. Running time is 116 minutes, and this is in pretty rough condition, but I still have to get this tape, since this is pretty rare. No print on this tape. And the next two are Warner Home Video Cheesy Show tapes. And this one is the 1990 VHS of Heartbreak Ridge with Clint Eastwood, who also directed this movie and produced it as well. Clint Eastwood is in top form. Ain't No Make Your Day says Joel Siegel of WABC TV. This is a 1986 film, and this is part of the adult action category. Same thing with the next one. Pure Entertainment. Eastwood's best performances since Dirty Harry, says Mike Clark of USA Today. This is rated R, and it is 130 minutes. I do collect a lot of Cheesy Shield tapes. I had to get these. But guess what? Boring Shield reprints. March 20th, 1997. But I believe this was still at the Cheesy Shield at the beginning. And the other one I have is the 1991 VHS of Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, Rambo, Cobra, and now Hawk in the biggest fight of his life. This is a Canon film distributed by Warner Brothers. This is again from the adult action category. Stallone goes over the top to be champ. This is rated PG and it is 94 minutes. And this is a 1987 film, if I forgot to mention that. Boring Shield reprint once again. August 23rd, 1996. So this will obviously have the Cheesy Shield at the beginning. And next up is the 1992 MGM Musicals VHS of Nancy Goes to Rio with Jane Powell and Ann Sothern. And this is a 1950 musical. All that a light, glittering musical should be, says Variety magazine. This is an hour and 39 minutes. Not rated. April 16th, 1992. And the last tape for this update is the 1997 20th Century Fox Studio Classic VHS of Anastasia with Ingrid Bergman, Yul Brynner, and Evelyn Hayes. And this is a 1956 film. Wonderfully moving and entertaining from start to finish, says Variety magazine. Includes the original theatrical trailer. Running time is 105 minutes. I do have two other Studio Classic tapes, which are Titanic and The Mark of Zorro. Put on the 24th week of 1998, although it still uses the 1995 copyright for some reason. And that is going to be it for my VHS update, and I'll see you later.